got the first updates on the AT4X AEV. We're going to talk about lights. We're also going to talk about the part of the lighting system that nobody talks about. But the bling, we've got 5 LP6s from Baja Designs with the red RDLs. They come in amber, red, green, and blue. The amber is the only thing that's street legal. And the red, green, and blue all come with the clear housing. The cool part about the Baja Designs lights is all of them have exchangeable lens covers and colors. This is the OEM amber color. This is kind of a new lens option from Baja Designs. Aesthetically, it looks beautiful because it matches all of the amber that come on your OEM vehicle. This is the original Baja amber. This is still probably the best lighting you can do for dust, snow, pretty much all situations. But if you want the aesthetic, this is still a really, really good light. It's not super hard on the eyes. Sometimes the clear is so violently bright that anything that's like a reflector, like in the snow, it's just really, really white and can kind of gives me a little bit of eye fatigue, it feels like. But this is kind of your best performance. This is what Baja Design has tested for a long time. But if you want that aesthetic when the lights aren't on and still a really warm, nice light when you're using them, the OE amber is also a really good option. I put the OEM ambers on, hoping that it would kill the red enough to maybe run them while going down the highway, but too red. So if you want to run your RDLs down the highway, amber is the only option you have. All the other ones are for expedition use only or exhibition use only. So if that's a side-by-side, off-road truck, show truck, and you want to run a color scheme, red, blue, green are your color options, which is really sick, but unfortunately not legal to run down the highway. These LP6s are mounted to a SPod Designs light bar here. Really currently kind of the only good option. However, this is just revision 1 of this. We will be doing something different from AEV. They've got something coming out. So we're gonna change this up. I'm gonna have to take the whole grill off, all the plastics, and rework this thing, but I'm really excited to. The only downside with the SPod bar is on the washboard and kind of the rougher roads at higher speeds, you do get a little bit of light shake. So hoping I can resolve that in the future, but other than that, beautiful system, beautiful application, and an absolute shit ton of light from the LP6s, complete overkill. Now the part of the lighting system that nobody talks about. Okay, so right over here, this box right here, the Bantam X from SPod, this is a Baja Designs company, is really kind of the kicker. If you're gonna mount more than just one light or a couple lights on your vehicle, and you're gonna be trying to run multiple wires through the firewall for all your controls, you should really consider this option. What this does is this distribution module takes all the power, powers the lights, and then runs one line into your cab to control everything. This is an 8 position block, so I can run up to 8 accessories on this. They also have a source LT, you can run 6, that's a little bit cheaper. That one's about 500 bucks, they go from 500 all the way up to close to $1,000. This is the Bantam X. You can run a touchscreen module inside the cab, you can run kind of original upfitter switch style. This one can be customizable Bluetooth, you can run off your phone, so we're gonna talk about that. But we're gonna take a peek inside this, and I'm no expert on it, but it has a lot of things that you can do. So really clean wiring system. Every single circuit on this distribution module is 30 amp, so you don't have to worry about having which one it goes into, as long as you're under 30 amps and you're good to go. So because 5 LP6s is more than 30 amps, I have them wired into 2 of the blocks on the module. And then inside, I'll show you, we used the Bluetooth app. We synced those together, so if regardless of which button I hit, all 5 of them power on, which is really cool. But super simple wiring. This cuts down on the need for relays, a bunch of wires going to your battery, a bunch of wires going through your firewall. It really simplifies the whole system. So if you're gonna be spending a lot of money on lights and accessories on your vehicle, maybe cut a light or two out and invest in one of these, because this is kind of infinitely upgradable. You can even link more than one of them together if you're gonna go super overkill, but really cool system from SPod. As you can see, I've got my units kind of locked in. They give you these stickers, so I have my backup lights and my bumper lights, so I know what is wired where. Okay, so inside the cab, this is our module for the 8-circuit unit. As you can see, I have bumper lights. Both of those are tied together here on the app. So if I click one of them on, both fire up, and you can see on the app, same thing. So pretty cool. It tells you how many volts we're pulling, amps, all that kind of stuff. Pretty customizable. Also, I got my backup lights wired independently, so if I want them on or off, depending on where I'm at, I can do that. We still have plenty of room to add a lot more crazy shit onto this truck, which is really exciting, and I never have to run another wire through my firewall, because that is the worst part about wiring lights. So you can wire more than lights to this too. So anything that fits in that 30 amp range you can wire to, and it does way more than I'm even using it for. Okay, so we've got our reverse lights wired up and installed. These are the Baja Designs Squadron Pros, the originals. I'm not sure if the 2.0s would fit very well at in this location. The cool part about the AEV rear bumper is this slot right here is designed for reverse lights. It's just blocked off when you get the truck initially or get the bumper initially. All you have to do is pop it out and get the mounting kit from AEV. No drill installation, really easy. This light is total overkill. It is a Squadron Pro with a driving combo lens on it, which will get swapped out to either a work scene light or a wide cornering. So it'll basically just have a lot more diffusion and will be better for backing up. Also probably won't run the ambers. We'll either run a clear lens or a OEM amber just for aesthetics. But this is really sweet. I have it wired independently into my SPod module, so I can turn them on and off whenever I want. So if I'm need to light up the campsite, or I don't want to have them on when I'm reversing, gives me that complete freedom. So that's kind of where we're at currently. We have a lot more stuff coming on the way. Just takes time. So stay tuned for more updates on Da Build.
Da Build. Speaking of builds, this one didn't get upgraded.
Send, reach out to me for a free product, and we can talk about it later.
Just one. At least mine's got a name.
What do you want?
What do I want?
Yeah, what kind of mods do you want?
Anything they have. I don't know.